morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is one and only Light Liger here, and today we're going to be jumping into the monthly dividend report for November. And in case you're new to this series, basically we're going to be going through different dividend platforms and services and dApps which are basically paying you interest on your crypto holdings. And before we jump into the actual list, I'm going to be doing a bit of a sponsored plug here for Circulating Finance. I'm going to leave all the necessary links down below for this service. And basically this is a just recently launched Tron loaning platform. So I've talked about a lot in the past about when are we basically able to borrow our USDT and Stablecoins and Tron on the platform and get interest for that. And now we finally have a service for that, which is currently also working on multiple audits. So that is a very assuring for many people who want to build the trust between the community and the actual service that they are basically building. And they have their own token, which is called CIR. So that is coming obviously from Circulating Finance. And basically, there are a couple of tokens which are currently available on their platform right now. You have USDT, you have TRX, you have Bitcoin, and you have Win and Dice tokens as well. Here's the deposit APY. So if I'm going to be putting 100 USDT, that means that I'm going to be getting basically 2% interest on, that is basically the borrow API, and the variable borrow APR is that I could get up to 6% per year. So if I put $100, I would get 106 USDT, and the stable borrow could be high as 9.75%. So these are not too bad, and I've been wanting for a long time to try and get into the whole space of loaning and lending stable assets or other assets all together. And you can also choose by native and USD. There's a deposit tab here where you can actually get, and here you can see all the APYs as well, and the wallet balances and deposit balances obviously update a bit on delay. There's the borrowing tab. Then there's also mining that is going on right now, which allows you to basically get CIR. And then there's obviously the pre-sale tab, which I think already took place, and they'll have a very active Telegram community. I'm gonna be linking that down below. And if you're really interested in looking a lot more into Circulating Finance, I really recommend also taking a look at their facts section, which gives you a bit of an idea what they are building, what is the use case, what exactly is going to be the investment opportunity by getting the token. They also have a white paper on their website, which is pretty large, I would say. It's like 21 pages, so there's a lot of documentation here. And obviously, do your own research when you go into investing on anything or trying out any dApp out there. But overall, this seems a very exciting project, and there's a lot of potential for it to go on future, because we definitely need that loaning and lending platform inside Tron, and that is going to be allowing you to basically make a lot more money with your Tron or USDT. But let's now finally jump into the actual dividend platforms, and the new platform on this list will be Surf Finance, and the beaches have now closed in, so the initial pool of supply has been mined out, and now they are basically building out dApps. And one of the first dApps that they built out was basically the Surf 3D, and that is based on the proof of weak hands. And basically, I have already invested in this. Let me basically get the actual information for myself. So I put around bought 310 Surf. You can buy it immediately by using Ethereum. It has kind of declined over the price, so it was probably around $95 valuation when I bought. However, I have made dividends. So every time somebody is selling or buying the S3D, I will be getting dividends on each buy that goes in, and I can just withdraw or sell my position here immediately and basically get that in Surf, which I can then sell for Ethereum. So it's a very interesting mechanism, and there's going to be a lot more of these dApps coming out, and hoping that there will be a lot more people going into participating on the Surf 3D, because then basically, and obviously you have to always look at the buy price and sell price. If the buy price goes up, your shares are going to be valued more. So right now I obviously have 259 Surf, and if I sell it, that would be basically, well, we could basically count that number. It would be around, let's open up a calculator, because that's probably what people are interested in here. And technical difficulties right at recording videos, so I can't even get the calculator open, but I'm gonna be putting it somewhere on the screen in post-production. But this is one of those things that I have invested in recently. A Tron DApp, then we have the DeFi staking platform, DSP, talked about this last month. There has been way too many clones coming out on Tron, which has definitely had a bit of a negative impact on the whole platform and the dividends that are paying out. But then again, I already made so much back from this whole investment that I've been just making money, because I bought these entry points like 100 Tron each time I invested, so I got so much more. And I still have DSP, which I'm probably going to be selling. Question is, am I going to be staking still? You look at the chart, daily dividend chart here, it's kind of, it's not like it's going down, but it's not like it's dead. But I mean, it's right now 4.4 million. I mean, I could put like half of this DSP into staking. I have to look at the actual valuation on the market. That could be maybe $3 or something. I don't remember. But, I mean, maybe it might be better to basically stake it out and get the divs to Tron instead than selling the tokens on the market as of right now. Then we have the divs game, Function Island, which I've talked about a lot of times on the channel. And that is because it's made by a developer friend of mine. So there's a building, trusted build of trust of build between me and him. And basically this has been pretty profitable. Sadly, I cannot show how much I've withdrawn so far, but I just yesterday withdraw like $20 out of it, and I still got like $72 of balance here. It has gone down from, it's kind of very steady, which I like about it. So it's not like immediately like declining or anything like that. It's been pretty steady on its price. It peaked at 5K, but it didn't like get instantly drained out to 1K or something like that. It still has 3.7K in it, and there's still like time to get in and change the price floors and, buy out the tokens currently. And I think when I last time talked about it, might have been like TRX or something like that. So yeah, but let's kind of move into the next project. But I still recommend, if you're looking for safe proof of weak hands, the Function Island is definitely one to go. Then we have TRX Chain, another one where I have invested quite little and get a lot of back. So, and there's still millions inside their contract. I kind of was very sketchy about it in the beginning. Like, I thought this was definitely gonna an exit scam, and apparently they didn't. So it's still around, it's still making divs, and people are making money and profit from it. And I have withdrawn 310 TRX. Let's see. Okay, I've reached 310% limit, so I have to deposit again to get the 957. I think I could basically do that. So as you can see, 820 deposits, and then we have 957 plus. And there's a bunch of referral earnings too, which I made. So total number of partners is actually 15. So I made referral earnings as well. But definitely, if you're really interested in it, might be also a good investment. Then we have probably the craziest investment in the board, which is the Origin dollar, which is having right now 54% interest rate. And I've already bought around $200, so I'm going to be swapping my second Ethereum account. So what does this basically do is, basically, you can see this amount just moving up. This is balanced interest, which you're going to be getting. So it's kind of like using the Amplify technology. So it's gaining you interest directly on your wallet. You don't have to stake it, nothing. You just have it on your wallet, and it will gain this interest every single second and millisecond. And once you sell all of it, it's like based on these baskets basically. So what happens is it's going to be paid in these 3 different coins: USDC, DAI, and USDT. And I don't really care about too much which ones are paid in. Obviously, USDC and Tether and DAI have all different interest rates across different platforms. So basically how this works is you have a couple of different services out there where they basically deposit these stable coins and they make money out of that and give that back to the users. There's like PayPal, a lot of like veteran finance people in board of this. I think people from Google even, and it's pretty crazy, I have to say. And the interests are pretty looking very nice. So I mean, 50%, that's $100 in 6 months, more than that right now. Obviously, I just put out 175 DAI into my other account because I see a lot of potential in this. You can also trade it on Uniswap if you don't want to get it on these 3 specific options. But the the Uniswap rate might not be as good as this one. But this was, first time I talked about it, it was 1%. Then it was like 20%, and now it even hit 100% at one point, 85, and now it's at today around 50%. Even that 22% is crazy good. So it's been really good, and I'm looking very forward to seeing the developments, how it's going to be going in the future, and how is this going to be working out. But it's been really good investment in my opinion. Obviously, it's been running for maybe 2 months right now. I'm not quite sure because it doesn't show you the dates. It goes by the block. Now, let's get into some centralized options now. We have BlockFi, which I did just recently a video about. Please also join under my referral link if you have the option. And I've recently put more money here, so I just started to move Bitcoin here because I want to gain interest on Bitcoin, and I have all my, or most of my Litecoin here as well, and it's paying you monthly. And this was my last interest rate, but then again, like this was without the big deposit that I recently did. And this has been pretty good. I don't like it that it's monthly. I would prefer bi-weekly or something like that, but it's just a one place. I want to diversify my portfolio. I want interest from multiple places. And another one we're going to be talking about is Nexo. Nexo also, I haven't done a single video about it. I mean, I talked about them videos, but I haven't done my singular review. That is coming out at some point. Obviously, I would love to do a review when they release their referral program, which I've been waiting for quite amount of time. But there has been updates since the last video I did on the dividends. And since then, they have added out kind of like a Celsius model where you want more APY, you can directly convert it into Nexo token, but Nexo token is definitely not so valuable. I don't even know why I'm not even dumping this token right now. I mean, the dividend model is it's just paid out too infrequently in my opinion, and it wasn't really that much based on my holdings. Maybe I haven't run the math on it. Maybe somebody has done better math on the interest value of Nexo token. But I have added Bitcoin here, Ethereum. I recently moved my EOS, which I got from the Coinbase rewards things, and I have a lot of USDT here as well. And I'm actually planning, all my link is here as well. And 6% on all of these, 10% on stable coins. Pretty good rates, I would say. Tron rate is not very competitive. If your 10% Nexo savings are, you get 6% instead of 5%. So the Tron one is not really that good. It's pretty easy to do. So you're going to copy it and then you're going to be sending some money. I guess I'm going to be sending, let's send 751 there because I think, or 750. And now we're going to be sending it, and then it's going to be confirmed later. And the final thing we're going to be talking about is the Waves exchange with Neutrino. And Neutrino percentage has gone significantly down. When I did the first video, it was over 20%. Then it was really good. Now it's not anymore that competitive. It's only 9%, 9.22, but some of the other ones, like the Euro, has 11%. The Japanese yen has 10. The British pound 9, the Brazilian real I think it's called 13%, which is really good. These are new ones, by the way, these two. And United Arab Emirates, I don't remember, never remember the name of it. And the Chinese yuan is almost at 10%. So it's not like the most best thing ever, but I'm gonna be adding all the current things here, and always pay in, don't pay the fees in waves or the stable coins. I recommend doing some of these trash tokens, which are usually airdropped to you. And we're going to be staking that. So it obviously changes every day. So you can see it's been kind of steady on between like 8 something here for the last 2 weeks or something like that. And the percentage is based on like how many people are staking and stuff like that. And because so many people are using the platform, it's causing an effect on it, which makes the thing go down. The wave staking itself is at 6% approximately right now, so it's okay, I guess, but don't have really that much waves. Maybe I want to buy more of it. Neutrino has been a pretty good technology though. But that is kind of my rundown of these dividend platforms. Next month I want to feature a bit more of the new stuff, but I haven't really just found out anything interesting that I've invested in terms of dividends at least. So I've been a lot more centralizing my assets more into Ethereum and more into like, you know, Bitcoins, and moving a bit of these degen coins and dumping them basically, and just kind of like centralizing and having less assets to manage. I think that has been a bit better for me. I think I spread out myself a bit too much, but you know, you have to do it if you want to find those 1000x type of investments. Thanks for watching. Please use my links down below for registering, and I will see you guys next time on the next video. Cheers.